Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Aryan Malik. In this video series, we'll be going over acid-base imbalances. In this particular video, I'll be talking about how to interpret ABGs on the NCLEX using Mark-Limit method. If you have not subscribed already, please make sure to subscribe and like and share with your friends. This series is going to be very helpful as you follow along in my journey to prepare for the NCLEX. Let's get into it. So, interpreting ABGs as metabolic alkalosis, metabolic acidosis, respiratory alkalosis, and respiratory acidosis is something that NCLEX usually asks, and what Mark Limit recommends is using the rule of the bees. So, if the pH and the bicarb are both in the same direction, then it is metabolic. So, see, NCLEX will give ABGs with 8 values, and we basically have to look at 2 values, which is bicarb and the pH. So, if they are both in the same direction, meaning both are up, that means it's metabolic. If both are not in the same direction, say pH is up and bicarb is down, that then it is an indication it is respiratory. So after we have determined that they are in which direction, then we look to see where they are going. So if they are in the same direction, being up or down, as long as they are both in the same direction, then we must use metabolic. And as I said, if they are in different direction, meaning one is low and the other is higher or up, it is respiratory. Now, how do we figure out if it is acidosis or alkalosis? So in that case, we look at the pH. And you might know the normal values. The pH is 7.35 to 7.45, and the bicarb is 22 to 26. There are two methods that I use to remember the bicarb values. One is 2 plus 2 plus 2 equals 6, which means 22 to 26. The other method, which Mark says, is that these are the bicarb years. These are when we have to make all those decisions. What job will I have? What life partner should I choose? And am I going to get a home or not? So those are the years where you have like a lot of heartburn and you need that bicarb. So it's 22 to 26. And now let's jump on to some examples to test the knowledge that we just learned. So say the pH is 7.30, which is down, decreasing, and the bicarb is 20, which is also down, then we know both are in the same direction, so it will be metabolic. And as the pH is 7.30, it's leaning towards acidosis, so it's metabolic acidosis. The next example is pH is 7.58 and bicarbonate is 32. So pH is also up and bicarbonate is also up. So we know it's metabolic alkalosis because they're in the same direction, both are increasing, metabolic, and the pH is up, which means it's basic, so alkalosis, so metabolic alkalosis. The next example is, say, pH is 7.22 and HCO3, meaning bicarb, is 30. So now in this case, the pH is down, but the bicarb is up. So not in the same direction, which means respiratory, and the pH is down, which means acidosis. It is respiratory acidosis. Now it is usually not tested on the NCLEX, but you might once in a while see a mixed, meaning one of the values is neither up nor down. So say the pH is 7.50 and the bicarb is 25. Now the pH is slightly high, so the pH will be high, and the bicarb is actually normal. So not in the same direction though, because pH is increasing, but the bicarb is in the normal. So they are not in the same direction, which will mean respiratory. And as the pH is slightly elevated, it will be alkalosis. So respiratory alkalosis. That marks the conclusion of this video. I hope you found this helpful. If you did, please feel free to like, share, and comment. It will be highly appreciated. And please stay tuned for the part 2 in ABGs that comes out tomorrow. Thank you.